Alright, we should be live here. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. So, we are jumping back into shiny hunting for Wooloo, which is something that I have been looking for personally since 2021. This is not my first rodeo looking for this guy. I would like to find it finally. So, we're just gonna dive right in. This is a part of a badge quest that I'm doing. Sorry, I wanted to make sure something was working. Alright, cool. So this is a part of a badge quest that I am doing. And I want Wooloo to be my my partner Pokemon. So I am looking for 2 Pokemon on Route 1. Whichever one I find first, I will continue with the story so I can get more Pokeballs, and then I will go back to Route 1 and search for the other one. So we have a lot of work to do on Route 1. There's a lot of numbers up here. I'm going to try to keep track of everything, but I'm a little nervous. This is a lot of numbers to keep track of. Hello, welcome in. I'm so glad you guys can be here. Making sure that I have all my stuff set up. This is going to be a lot of work. There's 3 numbers that I have to hit and rotate between. I'm hoping I can do it. I hope I don't forget. But we're going to see. We're going to find out. How's everyone's day going? What did everybody do today? Did we have a good day? Okay, so Wooloo encounter, up. Total encounters, up. It's a lot of button work. But it should keep me busy. It should keep me going. I finally finished my 9-day work streak. I almost said workout streak. I was like, wow, good. But 9-day work streak is also a lot. Are you happy to finally be getting a break? 9 days is a lot. I hope these are going up. I don't know if that went up. Alright, we're gonna have to double check all of that. I don't know if it went up or not. You worked, was a good day, got a 3-day weekend. Hopefully gonna make some progress on my living decks. Good luck with that, and have an awesome 3-day weekend. Right, let's make sure these are working. I might have misclicked a couple times, so this might be a little off, but what's 1 or 2, right? What's 1 or 2 in the grand scheme of things here? I wish there was a little bit of an easier way to do this. Hello. Hi, Finn. How's it going? I'm so glad you can be here. Welcome in. And we just started. We just started the hunt. I was a little bit late getting to stream. I was setting up all these numbers. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of buttons to go through. But I'm hoping it keeps me awake. Oh, but what I was going to say is that I'm also doing, I have a 3-day weekend coming up. Gonna be going to a cabin, and I'm super excited. Hello, LJ, over on YouTube. Yes, I am shiny hunting for Wooloo again. And no, don't say that. I do not want another 5 years. No. You're currently working on Ultra Sun badge quest right now, about to go hunting. Unsweet. I love the sun and moon. Not sun. Yes. I love sun and moon. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are also very good, and I like both of them. I don't think they're that much different, but I do enjoy both of those games a lot. I've played through those games more than I think any other game. Seeing you hunt Wooloo has inspired me to re-download Sword. Yes, do it. This is my favorite modern main series Pokemon game. I don't think you'd really count Arceus I know some people count Arceus as a main series. I don't really count it as a main series. So, Arceus is definitely my favorite, but Sword is my favorite main line. Or Sword and Shield, either or, right? Same thing. You're gonna drive yourself insane doing this. I know I am, LJ, but I need it. I've even told chat that if I found a shiny Wooloo, I would 100% go get a tattoo of a shiny Wooloo. I like think it needs to be done. You know what's gonna be terrible though? I'm gonna find this shiny Rookity before I find a shiny Wooloo. They get a lot of hate for how handholds Asoria is, but I think I love the Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon games. I just like that they're different. Having to go to different islands, having to do like a challenge before the gym. I know that now, like Sword and Shield and all of them have all like the challenges and stuff before the gyms, but I think Sun and Moon do it so differently. It's a really nice change of pace. LJ, you think I'm crazy for going to get a tattoo of shiny Wooloo if I finally get it? Addie, hello. Knight, how you doing? Thank you for popping in, saying hi. Shiny Parasect is gonna show up even though he ain't in the game. That would be honestly crazy. That would be so crazy if there was a shiny Parasect that just like ran across the screen. If he hope enough, he will appear. Oh, okay. Lord Parasect, where art thou? Sounds like we might need to have a rave at one point then. Yes, that's what we need. We need a Parasect rave to come across the screen. Make an appearance. I'd love a shiny Nickit too, but I'm not doing that. I ain't got time for that. I don't know what I got! Thank you, Bubs. Thank you. We're gonna have a good stream. I can feel it. You're gonna find a shiny, authentic Sinistea before you find the shiny Wooloo. You never know. You never know what is gonna happen. I think that's the like best and most fun thing about shiny hunting. It's gonna be a shiny stream. We're getting 2 shinies this stream. What do you think? I know it's crazy, but Sword and Shield were my first Pokemon games that I beat. I don't think that's crazy. I think you have to pour a lot of hours into Pokemon games, so I don't think that's crazy at all. Sword and Shield is the first Pokemon game that I ever got a shiny charm in. And I have not gotten a shiny charm in any game after that. So it's the only one that holds a shiny charm, and I think that's why it also holds like a special place in my heart and why I play it a lot. It's gonna be a blip bug. I actually... No. I like charger bugs, not blip bugs. Blip bugs are weird. Nothing. Okay, keep going down. Wooloo! But Orbeetle, he's alright. Alright, I don't think he's my favorite though. Your first was X and Y? Like the first game you beat was X and Y? Or the first shiny charm? I know we were talking about 2 different things, so I'm not sure which one you're referring to. There's a lot to keep. Oh, no shiny charm. It was fun using all my games to complete it. No shiny charm. Got it. Okay. Sword was the only game I even close to getting a shiny charm in. I think the only reason why I was able to get a shiny charm, I don't know why I said I think. I know why I only got a shiny charm in that game, and it's because my husband and I played it together. And so we would sit down after... Oh! No shiny. Okay, good. We would sit down after our day of work and stuff and just play all those games together. What do we... do I want this? Alright, I'm gonna catch this. Let's see. Or try to catch it. Alright, this is, I guess, technically an encounter, but, I'm running from it. Or not running from it. I'm not marking it down as an encounter. Right? Rookity! Okay. I'll be back. Gotta participate in a Go raid. Yes, go participate. I did one today, and I failed miserably. We beat it, but I could not catch it, and I was very sad. Oh my god. Popular starter! Let's go! I think I missed some messages up there. I'll take a look in just a second. Up. Up. Okay, what do we got here? First I beat was yellow. I'm old. That's actually the first one I beat too. I beat yellow, and then I went back and I beat red and blue. So, we'll be old together. I think that's all I got, right? Yep. Yes! Bubs, Addie, me, and Huxley. We all got it. Look at us go. I wish I could skip all the cutscenes of Pokemon games because 25% of the games lose interest because I get bored. LJ, there are a lot of cutscenes nowadays, and I have to fight through them to get to play the game, and it is my least favorite part of the game is all the cutscenes. I get what they're trying to do, but I think they could be telling the story a lot shorter. They don't need to be telling a story. Just let me go catch the new Pokemon. Yatoro boy! My first game I beat was Gen 3, but I couldn't tell you which one. Fair. Gen 3 is a long time ago. Oh, what is Gen 3? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. You wouldn't mind the cutscenes if they were voiced? I agree with that. Like, to just kind of, like, sit back and relax and watch the cutscenes? I wouldn't mind that. I mean, I feel like that's essentially what we do when we watch Tamagotchi Life, right? It's like one big giant cutscene. But at least it's, like, voiced, and there's things going on, and it's not just, hey, skip through all this text. So I can get behind that. Like, genuinely, the story should be sort of optional, like the gyms and stuff is fine, but let me skip the... There should be an option to skip. I do agree with that. Because I've played the game so many times, I don't want to see the cutscenes again. I know what they are. So maybe the first time through I get it, sitting there and watching them, but I don't need to see it every single time I play. I'm doing all the third classes and midterms for Violet, and it's a lot of text. It's like you'd want to like put the game down. There's that much text. I don't think that went up. I don't know if that went up, so we're just gonna do that. Ooh, I know what I forgot to add. Docs, Twitch activity. Forgot to add that back into my stream. Bubs, you have reached a 7 stream streak. Thank you for being here. Okay. Nope, no squirrels. Absolutely no squirrels. Rookity. I don't think I read a single thing in Scarlet and Violet. I know, I couldn't tell you what happened. What is his name? Avern? I think that's his name. He was just really annoying. And didn't want your bike Pokemon to eat the sandwiches. I'm sad. I'm at 6. Oh, I'm sad. Wait, I'm sad. I'm at 6-7 because I joined at the red app. I don't know if I know. I'm gonna be immature for a second. The only thing I see when I see 6-7... Oh, 6 out of 7. Oh. See, I was thinking... I was thinking of something else. 6-7. What's wrong? Come on now. Ooh, LJ, sorry. I love collecting and looking for shinies, but I just can't get behind the cutscenes that I absolutely won't remember. True. There hasn't been a lot of memorable cutscenes. I think the most memorable cutscene that I've had in recent years is the end of ZA. The end of ZA was fantastic. I would have gave ZA such a low rating, and then I was like, you know what? I have to play through the end of this game. I did, and I'm glad I did. Bubs, you're not too old. We're like the same age. You can't be too old for that. You still haven't beaten ZA? I highly recommend it just for the ending alone. After you do Violet, what game do I need to do? I recommend Arceus. I really... okay. So, are you wanting to do a mainline game? Or do you want to do something else? Because I really like Legends Arceus, but I know for some people it's a little bit hard because the Pokemon do, like, attack you. So if you're not really ready for that, I would say wait. But Sword and Shield is also a good choice if you want to do mainline. If you have the capabilities of playing another game, Sun and Moon, those ones are dope. LJ, you're never too old for 6-7. 6-7's too old for you. I feel like the Pokemon run at you in Violet anyways. Yes, but you don't die. You don't faint if the Pokemon run at you. In Arceus, they attack you, and then you faint. And then you go back. So, you have to dodge them and stuff. That's what makes the games harder. Oh no, you were too late for the raid? Hopefully you get another invite. LJ, I am doing a Nuzlocke. It is a Bidoof Nuzlocke, though. That one should be posted next week. I had to push some stuff back. Just because of this trip I'm going on. And then, Safari Week. I wasn't anticipating doing Safari Week. So, right before Safari Week, I was making a video for Pokemon Bidoof version Nuzlocke. And I got to the first gym, I went to go work on it, and then there was like, oh, hey, you forgot about Safari Week. And so I put everything on hold and just did that. You ever been hunted down by... Yeah, have you ever been hunted down by a Parasect? They will, like, one-shot you. you wanna be? Yes, give me all the Wooloos, please. Yes, another Wooloo! Alright. Keep them coming. Will I get extra bonus points in the I mean club? Yeah. Yeah, totally. I think it's a rite of passage. I think to be initiated into our club, you have to be run down by Paris or Parasect, and then also be knocked out. Oh no, I don't want to fight it. Go back. Is this the beginning of the game? The clothes tell me it is. It is the beginning of the big game. I am doing a badge quest for Shield. So I only have... Oops, this is not what I want to do. I only have 5 Pokeballs because I will not continue on with the story until I get my partner Pokemon, which is going to be... my partner Pokemon I want to be Wooloo, but if I get Rookity, I will continue the story and then come back for my Pokemon, like my, for Wooloo, for my partner Pokemon. But this is the very beginning of the game. So, if I go to catch a shiny and I run out of Pokeballs, we have to restart. That is the badge quest we're doing. So I have not raised my Score Bunny up too much because I didn't want to knock it out. I figured the first time I will throw a ball at it. The second time I will try to weaken it a little bit, and then I'll throw another ball at it. But yeah, we only have 5 Pokeballs because I do not want to advance the story. Yeah, that would absolutely kill you. Oh, it's going to kill me. Could you imagine if it's a shiny Wooloo and I don't catch it and I have to restart the shiny hunt? I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. Oh no! Go away. What is Parasect's favorite kind of music? Fungal rock. Am I not knocking out 500? No. I am not, because if I... Oh, I don't even know if I did the encounters thing. I'm afraid to. Wrong is speed metal for Parasect music. The catch rate is pretty high, so even at full HP, it's most likely going to catch. That's what I was thinking, because it's still Route 1. So, fingers crossed. But no, I am not knocking out 500. I do not want Score Bunny to be too high, and I also don't want to continue, like, I don't want to continue the story. So I'm trying to keep it as, like, beginning as it can possibly be. I'm pretty sure Route 1 is 100% catch rate. Oh, well, if it is, that's really nice. Oh, I heard a Wooloo and I went this way. And also, that 500 knockout rule, I didn't think that applied for this. And also, too, because I'm encountering both, I didn't think that applied either. Oh, wait, and you did say something before that, too. I've never beaten Arceus either. Actually, I have also not beat. I have also not beat. I haven't beaten Arceus either. I got really close, and then I started shiny hunting, and then I restarted the game. I got really close to beating it. I think I was like 1 or 2 quests away. Have you ever run from a reset? No, I have not. Technically, I have not failed a shiny in a Pokemon game. I don't even think I failed a shiny in Pokemon Go. So, like, if I failed a shiny in, like, the Safari Zone, it would be my first failed shiny ever. No! What is this? Ooh, a Graveler. Okay, give me that Rookity. Good luck to everybody in chat catching that Graveler. I've run from a shiny Shroomish, a shiny Cyndaquil. No, that didn't say Cyndaquil. That says No, that does say Cyndaquil. Shroomish, Sandshrew, and you've reset over a shiny Cyndaquil. I would be so sad about that Cyndaquil. Did I miss anything else out of that? I don't think so. No. Yes, make sure you start your Pokemon journey with Pokestart. No, I do not want yo. Go away. Especially since the shiny odds in old games are busted. That would make me cry. I do want to do a shiny starter hunt one day. I don't know what game I want to do yet. I might get like pick up Leaf Green at some point and shiny hunt that. I think you could shiny hunt in Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl for your starter. Spend decades in the lab. Oh, I've spent decades on Route 1. I can spend decades in a lab. Not much different. Ooh, a Chikorita. Nice. I caught the Graveler! And so did Huxley. Let's go. By the way, you've been hunting for a shiny Wooloo for 5 years and the odds are 1 in 4,096. You've got to be way over odds by now. Is it 4,000? I thought it was 8. That didn't go up. I thought it was 8,000. But if it's 4,000, even better. But the first time I shiny hunted Wooloo, I had a shiny charm. And that first time, I reached... I want to say like 2,000 or 3,000. And I still had the shiny charm. And I think that was like 1 in 500. They changed it in Gen 6 to 4,000? Oh. Man. I did not know that. Up to Gen 6, it was 1 in 8,192. Well, I'm almost at 8,000 in Fire Red. I'm hoping with this road trip coming up tomorrow, I'll have a few hours in the car to maybe find the shiny. That'd be nice, right? Oh. Too many squirrels. I hear a bird. It's halved in Sword and Shield. For the shiny charm? I thought if you had a shiny charm and then like knocked out a certain number of them or saw like 999, I thought it was even lower. I think the easiest catch for you has 368 for shiny Charmander. Charmander? Charmander? My easiest hunt, easiest and craziest hunt was in Shining Pearl. I was able to find Palkia at like 562 in resets. Oh, Charmander. I was like, Charmander. I was like, I'm gonna guess that's Charmander, but you said Charmander. It's alright. But yeah, 568 resets. For Palkia. That was my best one. Right? Palkia? Yeah. Thank you for that hydrate. I am dying. I'm dying of thirst. Okay. I know, I have to get that Parasect. I'd really like to get that Parasect so I can be over it. I'm like really over Safari Week right now. Ooh, I did get water this time. I actually thought about that right as I was sitting down and trying to do everything for stream. I was like, let me grab that water. Nope. Run away. Wooloo! Wooloo, baby. You and a friend got ready to hunt shiny Latios and Latias together in Black and White 2. And she got it in like 15 encounters. That's absolutely crazy. I think I would stop shiny hunting right there. That's like absolute peak shiny hunting. You'll never get it again. And you just be done with it. I'm like waiting for that TikTok that I made of finding shiny Palkia to like resurface so that I can post it again. Because I can't believe that one. Like I was ready to spend a month just hunting that. And it's not like you can even tell the difference. It's like a lighter color white pink. I didn't get Latios till Sword and Shield DSC. I want to do Dynamax Adventures again. I would really, really want to do it again. The issue is that when I transferred over all my stuff from my Switch 1 to my Switch 2, I lost all my Pokemon save data. So I am not anywhere close to it. And because I'm doing a badge quest, it could take me forever to do Dynamax Adventures. We did talk about, though, doing Dynamax Adventure to find one of my badge quest shinies. We have talked about it. And I think that'd be a really, really cool thing. Even if I'm not looking for specifically a legendary Pokemon, just finding a random shiny in a Dynamax Adventure for my badge quest. You still need to hunt Burromosa in the match to match with my Twitter. Hold on, what is that? Don't mind me. I'm not looking up what this Pokemon is because I apparently have no idea. Oh. That makes sense. That makes sense why I don't really know what that is. It's an Ultra... It is a Ultra Beast, right? That's what that is? Don't say bruh to me. Don't you do it. I'm gonna need you to lock in. My brain only knows shiny Wooloo. And Parasect. That's all my brain knows. Sorry. Shiny Wooloo and Parasect. That's all you got out of me. I don't know what a Clefairy is or a Chansey is. Gonna finish my Ultra Sun shiny hunted with her as well. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I don't think I've ever found any of the Ultra Beasts in Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I don't think I ever got to that point. Maybe that's why I'm also like, I don't know what you're talking about. She's a Moon exclusive. That sucks. Sorry. It's okay. They're both pink. You got confused. They're both pink. They're both round. I don't know. Alright, let's see. We usually set a goal, right? We usually set a goal when we're streaming. And that's a 2-hour goal, right? We've been streaming for 35 minutes. Hello, Wooloo. We've been streaming for 35 minutes. I think we got like... I don't even know how many encounters we got in. I don't even remember what I started at. I don't feel like we've gotten a lot of encounters. So I think my goal is going to be 1,500. 1,500. I think that's a good goal to at least achieve for. Especially considering I don't actually know what we started at. I think I need to lock in more. It'd be also great to hit, which we should do. As I say, it'd be great to hit like 650 Wooloo. I feel like that's achievable. Don't hit the sheep? I don't want to hit the sheep. I want to reach. I want to reach. We used to slaughter them. When I first started shiny hunting, we would slaughter each and every Wooloo we saw that wasn't a shiny. I hear one. I hear one off in the distance somewhere. Where are you, Wooloo? You hiding. Must be hiding after I said that I would slaughter it. Did you do a practice hit on a Wooloo just to see if it would one-shot or not? I have. I have a couple times. And if they're level 6, I feel like they don't even do anything. I'm like afraid to like try more because what if I level up again? But I probably should. I should find a Wooloo that's like level 3 and see if it one-shots. Let's do that. Nope. Where'd the Wooloos go? They're scared. They are big scared. You think 2 is the lowest? Yeah, but I feel like if it's a level 2, it should be very, very easy to catch in first ball. So I'm not too worried about that. I am worried about like the level like 3 or 4. I know 6 I'm fine. Hey, this is lucky number 777 for Rookity. Guess it's not so lucky, huh? It's not shiny. There's a Wooloo. Alright, what level are you, Wooloo? You are level 3. Perfect. Alright, let's see. I think if I do a tackle, I don't think it does. That was really close. That was honestly a little too close for comfort. Right, we're gonna run. I don't want you leveling up. That was a little too close for comfort. I think if we find another... I'm gonna try a quick attack and see if it does less. That's a Rookity. Almost made it. Almost made 1 extra for Wooloo. No, no, no. I love this. Oh, I really wish I still had my heal ball. That would look perfect in that. What about if it crit hits? That's also... I am scared of that. I feel like I'd rather just not try hitting it. Definitely first one is gonna be throwing a ball. Absolutely, 100%. What level is this? Level 4? Alright, let's see if a quick attack does less damage or more damage. That probably is like equal. That looks pretty equal to me. Okay. Alright, good luck to everybody who is trying to catch this love disc. Good luck. Ooh, almost hit that. No, I didn't catch it. Bubs and Finn. Good job, guys. Birdie, 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 birdie. Right, I would like some more Wooloos. Please, game. These rookies are great. I think Cornivite is probably my favorite bird. My favorite bird Pokemon. They really made his like final form pretty badass. His final form, his final evolution, final form, right? Same thing. I think. I still find it crazy that the white parts are not the Rookity's eyes. Wait, what? Oh! Oh, I didn't even notice that. Wait a minute. Yeah, because his eyes are red. His eyes are actually the red part. So what is that white part? I wish he would blink. Wish he would blink so I could see it again. It's an intimidation tactic. You know what? That actually makes a lot of sense. That actually makes a lot of sense. It makes him look angry. Oh, he did just blink. Oh, I did just see that. Okay. Any Wooloos? No, but there is this. Let's see. He's just an Angie boy. That's it. Just an Angie boy. Scare the Tinkatuffs away. Too bad I want a Tinkatuff on my team. Too bad I want a shiny Tinkatuff on my team. I'm torn between a Tinkatuff. Oh, let me see. Too bad you're in the wrong generation? Is that Gen 9? Tell me that's Gen 9. Is that really? Wait. Is that really? No, then what am I thinking of? Am I thinking the totally wrong area then? Isn't there like a fairy? Isn't there like a glowing purple pink forest in this game? is having a difficult time showing me all these Gen 8 Pokemon. Doesn't want to load. Oh, an Impidimp. I want an Impidimp. Turns into a Grimmsnarl. I definitely want that. But no. So I'm right. It does have that, like, purple grass thing. I thought Tinkaton was in there. Or Tinkatuff or whatever. Ugh. Man. I really thought he was in that forest. Now I'm sad. I still want an Impidimp. But... So glad you guys are here to correct me in all my wrong Pokemon knowledge. I'm a Pokemon LARPer. Shh! No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Don't say that. They all just blend together. Apparently, I need to study more. I've been along far too much. Far along all too much? I've been far away for too long. I can't even speak, and you want me to remember all these Pokemon and what generations they are in? Listen. I think you're expecting too much from me. Fun fact, there is one shiny Pokemon in Pokopia. Which one? Who? Who? Wait, I'm so lost. I'm trying to read back through all the messages and I'm very lost. What's not heart? It's okay, I'm a scrub, so I believed you. Oh, I'm glad somebody believed me. It's on a pattern. Interesting. I did not know that. Why would I know that? I don't know anything. Burp, 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 burp. I do need to go to a Pokemon school. Who's gonna host one? I think you guys should start quizzing me in Discord. What do you think? We can have Pokemon School Day on Discord. Who's teaching? Who's the leader? I'm saying we totally could. I don't think that one went up. Hire Professor Oak. I don't have that kind of money to hire a professor. I think one of you guys are just gonna have to step up. Who's teaching? Maybe we could find a Pokemon quiz on, like, online. We could do that game that we were talking about, just from the silhouette. We could do that. Learn how to code a plugin. We're gonna have to figure something out. Okay, first question. Is water effective against fire? Yes. Water is effective against fire. It is ×2, right? I'm trying to think. Isn't... What is that? Not rock. Ground. Isn't ground 4 times effective? Is that a thing? It is not Pikachu! It's Pikachu! Something made a weird noise behind me. The answer is Magikarp. No, no squirrel. No squirrel. You know, my first shiny in Dynamax Adventures was Greedent. And I was so pissed off because no, okay. No. My first shiny was a Greedent in Dynamax Adventures, and I had done like 50 of them, and it was my first shiny, and I was pissed off. Nobody wants this swirl. No, I'll take a shiny Caterpie. I would take a shiny Caterpie. Leave the dis- What? Reading? What you talking about? I don't even like him in Pokopia. I thought maybe Pokopia would have, like, changed my mind about him, and I didn't like him then either. I hated throwing that party. It was annoying. It was the most annoying quest. I'm so mean to some of these Pokemon. I don't know. I think some of them deserve it. Okay, but what if I tell you she's a girl? Who? 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 Greedent? I still don't like the Greedent in Pokopia? Still annoys me. I don't care what it is. It's still annoying. I don't want to throw a party. I don't like people. I don't like crowds. I don't want a party. Rude. It was not a good party. Oh, but okay. It's a food party. I do like food. I do like food. Free food. But it's not really free when I have to go work for it. Just saying. Doesn't like people yet is currently streaming. Ah, but there's a difference. There's a big difference in this one. They're not around me. All of you are not around me. I'm in my home. In the comforts of my own home. I don't have to be by people. I'm an introvert that can be an extrovert on stream, but put me into an extrovert setting with real people that are in front of me, and I no longer want to do it. I don't like people that I can, like, physically, like, touch. Then I'm done. So it's not you guys. It's definitely not you guys. Just outside world is scary. Can we agree that Gumi is the best Pokemon ever? I can get behind that. I love Gumi. Okay, but what if all the people are Pokemon? I mean, do they talk to me? If they're just, if their Pokemon are just kind of hanging out with me, I guess that's fine. Unless it's Greedent. Then Greedent can go away. Hi, Mini Bites. Welcome in. Thank you for just saying hi. I hope you're having a great night. I am not catching this Volbeat that's at the bottom of my screen. I don't want that. That's all you guys. No, catch this little glow butt. I don't want the little glow butt. I don't know if you guys have like... I don't know if you guys have seen, I really do not like bug Pokemon. There are very few bug Pokemon that I like. Well, she's never gonna catch them all. That's fine. That's fine. I don't need to catch them all. Okay, Misty. Caterpie's cute. Weedle is not. I like, Charger Bug. Flip Bug, I do not. Parasect, and that's it. I think Parasect, you guys have made Parasect grow on me, and that's the only reason why I like Parasect. If it wasn't for this stream, like, not this stream, but if it wasn't for streaming, I still wouldn't like Parasect. Oh, did I get Rickety? Good. Excellent. Excellent. I give up on catching Pokemon right now. It's too hard to type on the iPad. If you back out of the stream, there should be like a drop-down extension, and you can buy them right from there. It's much easier to buy Pokeballs that way. I do that all the time. And you can do that at any point. It doesn't even have to be during when I'm streaming. You can only catch Pokemon when somebody with the extension is streaming. But you can look at your Pokemon. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked up on. There we go. Okay. So you can look at your Pokemon. You can shop. There's a few other things you can do while I'm not streaming, or while somebody's not streaming the game. You tried looking at it on your computer and it didn't look right? Interesting. You'll have to show me. Maybe you can like take a picture of it and show me what you're talking about. Because it's a fairly easy extension, so I wonder if it should be working. Nope. Nope. How I've been doing it on my phone. I have not seen the extension on my phone. I've only seen the extension on my computer. So I don't know if it's something that you just can't see on mobile. Like, it's in the About Me section, if you're looking for it. If you go to my, like, Twitch panels and look in the About Me section, there's a whole extension for this game. I think you can even battle, too. I haven't figured out battling yet. Should be a Pokeball icon on the same line as the sub button on... Oh, really? Okay. I'll have to take a look at that. No, don't fight. Do not fight. Just run. Oh, nope. Ooh. Always the Wooloo first. So what are we, a third? Not a third. A fourth of the way to odds? I think, right? Actually, a little bit more than a quarter. Pokestart, what'd you begin with? A Fennekin. I honestly forgot what I started with. I also don't think I set a buddy Pokemon either. Alright, my friends, what does everybody have planned for this weekend? I know I heard some people say what they have planned for this weekend. Anybody doing anything extra fun? When we hang out on a call like next weekend, are you gonna have to show me because it doesn't even work on my phone? Okay, yeah. We can work through that. And you'll have to quiz me. We're gonna have to find some Pokemon questions. Finn, you're on vacation? That's fun. Did you just take like a staycation? Did you go somewhere? You don't have to tell me where you went if you did go somewhere. I just didn't know if you went anywhere fun. Went to go visit family. Oh, Mini Bites got work. I hope it's at least enjoyable. You went to see your grandma? Oh, that's so sweet. That's super sweet. Little family cookout this weekend. My little brother's coming home for a bit. That's awesome. It's gonna be like a nice barbecue. I love a good barbecue. I may have gotten a little tipsy while bowling earlier today. That's the best time to have a drink or two. At the bowling alley? Because I feel like, unless you really, really are like good at bowling, I feel like bowling is so unserious. I know people are serious about bowling, but when I go bowling, it is the most unserious thing. As long as you don't end up down the lane, it's fine. Exactly. Just don't, like, throw yourself down there. Great, Finn, it really is. It really is, like, just, like, a great time to just relax, hang out, talk, still do an activity, but it's not, like, super strenuous or super long. Like, I know people do, like, those, like, golf tournaments and stuff where they drink, but I don't want to be out in the heat for 9 hours a day having a couple drinks. It just doesn't sound that fun to me. I go bowling for fountain sodas and chicken fingers. I really like cheese fries. If I go to a bowling alley, I'm getting a fountain soda and cheese fries. And then using a fork because I don't want to touch a greasy ball and then touch my food and then touch the ball again. I don't want to do that. You played Wii bowling on the 4th and it was so much fun. I love Wii bowling. I love Switch Sports bowling. Wii bowling was the first one that I think I got, like, what was it, like the 1,000 points in where you got like the golden glittery ball like that. I played so much of Wii bowling. That one I was really good at. I think one time I got like a 299 and I was super bummed. It was like a 298 or 299 and I messed up on the last strike and I was really pissed off. The heat this year has been super crazy. We've basically just been staying inside the house because the moment that we walk out, we're all melting. And like my kids want to go play outside, and I'm like, you guys are gonna get a heat stroke. I can't let you guys outside to play. Once it gets nicer, absolutely, we're gonna be outside all the time, but it's just way too hot. I don't even want to do anything. And I miss playing disc golf. My brother and I go play disc golf all the time, and we haven't even touched like any of our frisbees because it's so hot. We haven't even been like practicing. Like sometimes we'll practice in our front yard and we don't even want to do that. My friends and I legit went on like a 4-hour adventure tracking down Wii Motion Plus attachments and Wii Sports Resort the other weekend. I don't blame you. I wish I still had my Wii. I have no idea where that sucker went. And I want to play Animal Crossing City Folk so bad. Just for pure nostalgia, I want to play Animal Crossing City Folk on my Wii. I found my old Wii, had to buy new remotes, and we still have our sports games, and I need to find a copy of Sports Resort. I'm hoping Switch Sports Resort is going to be just as fun when it comes out in October. I really hope so. I do miss the Miis, though. These, like, new-looking... I don't even know what you want to call them. These new-looking people are meh. But I still hope it's fun. You prefer Wii? I prefer Wii Sports to Switch Sports, too. It's just... if I don't have a Wii, it's hard to play them. The controls are 100% better. It's gotta be, like, one of those things that... I like keep an envelope for and start saving like a few bucks here and there until I get enough money to buy a Wii. But you know what? I want to buy a Wii. I want to get all my old consoles back. I had a Wii. I had a Game Boy Advance. I'd love a Pokemon... why can't I think of that? I would love a Game Boy Color. I want all my old consoles back. It could be expensive. Like, a few years ago, I bought an N64 with the original Pokemon Snap and Pokemon Stadium. I still have my GameCube. I think my Wii honestly went to either one of my siblings or my cousin, and then was given to somebody else, and then it just never was returned back to me. And I couldn't even tell you what happened to my Game Boy Advance, my Game Boy Advance SP, my DS, my DS Lite, my Game Boy Color. I couldn't tell you where any of that stuff went to, because I had it for the longest time. But I've also moved houses. I think I've been in like 5 different houses. You still have your Wii U and GameCube, have my PS3 too. I don't have my Xbox 360 anymore. I know I turned that sucker in. I stopped playing Xbox and I turned it in. I think I actually probably used that to get my Switch. And then I never owned a Wii U. And my GameCube is like my baby. I still have my original XD. I have Mario Baseball, which is my favorite, like, Mario sports game. I have the original Paper Mario. I think I have, Rocket Power. Does anybody remember the Rocket Power game? That was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid. I'm like rereading some of your messages because I feel like I've been yapping and rambling for so long that I've been missing some of the messages. Yes, the people are odd, and I wish they would have went back. I feel like with Tamagotchi life being as big as it... Mimikyu! Sorry. My bad. With Tamagotchi Life coming out and Mii's being like as big as they were and how much stuff you could do with them, Why did they decide to continue using the odd-looking people? That is my only gripe with the game. And I really, really hope it's a banger. Because I loved the original Resorts. I still love Switch Sports, even though it's not the same and the controllers are somewhat different. I still love the game. So I want Resorts to be a good game. And I also don't want to take other people's opinions of like how upset they are about these Miis determine if the game is good or not. So I think that's like just something that I'm trying to drown out the noise of that. Because I think you're allowed to be disappointed in not getting Miis without hating on the game itself. Now, if the game is bad, the game is bad. But I don't think Miis make or break the game. Your favorite game ever played as a kid was Transformers Deceptions on the DS. I know I never played that one. I was not a big Transformers kid, even though I named one of my dogs Optimus Prime. I had a teeny tiny dog, it was like this big, and I named him Optimus Prime because I thought that would be really super silly for a small dog to have. But my favorite game ever as a kid was The Simpsons Hit and Run on the PlayStation 2. I think I must have had, thousands of hours in that game. And like, oh no. And my mom and my dad and I would take turns playing to see who could get the better score. You could always pick up a copy of Miitopia and make all the... I already did that. I picked that game up, I think a month or two before Tamagotchi Life came out, and I did that. I did not get very far, so that's always something I could stream because I didn't get super far, but I have Score Bunny, Go, Execute, a Slowpoke. I have a ton of... We could take a look at that one day, because that would be... I think that would be a really fun stream. Oh, I got the Mimikyu! And Finn, you got it too. I didn't play it for the lore, I just went around and free roamed the city, and there was a little building, and I pretended it was my house. Sometimes it's just the simple things. That number doesn't add up. 830. I must have missed. Alright, I'm gonna raise the encounter number. Just because I know we've gotten a few random encounters. That number still doesn't add up. Wait. Alright, we're just gonna do that. It's fine. It's okay. I miss how I used to play games. I do too. I try really hard, and I think my brother can, will back me up when I, like, say this. I try really hard in every game that I play to explore as much as possible before moving on to the next area. I think I have gotten so used to rushing through games just to say that I beat it or to say I've completed my backlog. I really try not to do that anymore. Like, I don't want to just play games for 10 hours. I want to play games for, you know, as many hours as I possibly can or that it allows me to. And that's just it. I gotta find all the secrets. As much as I don't like cutscenes and all that stuff, I still gotta find all the people to talk to see if they're gonna give me anything. I gotta see if there's rare items. I gotta make sure that I found all the Pokemon in that specific area. I feel like it's a lot more than just speedrunning games. I want to do all the stuff. That's exactly it. I'm doing all the side quests. I don't care what they are. A lot of times I do the side quest before I continue the main game. Like, I'll never be one of those people that completes the main game and then goes back and does all the side quests. I'm just not one of those people. Wooloo, I hear you. Same, I don't want to speedrun every game and just move on to the next one. I want that forever game. And I feel like it's been a long time for me since I've had that forever game. I felt like Animal Crossing was that game. And then every time I pick it up to play, I just can't play it anymore. Like, I feel like I'm ready for a new Animal Crossing game. I have played that one so much, I'm done. I'm hoping to get back into Pokopia next week. And then, like, I would love if that was, like, a forever game. But I feel like a lot of those types of games are hard to be forever games. Like, yes, you could play them every single day of your life, and you could build something new every day, but eventually they lose stuff to do. Like, unless you build challenges for yourself, you don't have any more quests. It's just you kind of running around collecting materials and building new things. Final Fantasy Rebirth took me more than 20 hours to beat on Switch 2 than it did on PS5 because I did everything. And that's like, and that's what I think, like, I hope for in games. I just want to do everything. I'm the type of person who has got to complete all the things, like achievements and such. I'm gonna do it. Like the Pokédex. I want to start completing more Pokédex. Especially like when Wind and Wave comes out, I'm completing the Pokédex. There is no if and or buts. I want to go back to Arceus and I want to complete the Pokédex. I want to 100% it. I want to have every single dex entry filled out to like the possible max. And I know it's going to take forever. My biggest problem is that I restart too much. I restart too much. I don't just jump back into where I left off and continue. Like, I already know I want to restart Arceus and do it again because I want to do something with it. Like, I want to stream it or I want to do something with it. I think you clocked 80 hours in Rebirth on Switch. That's a lot of hours. I want to say, like, Animal Crossing I have something like 800 hours in. I know I have 100 hours in Pokopia. I think Sword and Shield I have 100 hours in just because Sword and Shield combined. I want to say I have like at least 100 to 150 hours in. I'm gonna butcher that name if I say it. Okay. That game you played was hell because I wanted to do the story. Because God, it's good, but I kept inadvertently running into side quests and I had to do those. Yeah. That happens to me. Where you like try to like continue on the story and then you run into something else and you're like, ooh, I'm gonna do this. Ooh, I'm gonna do that. My little ADHD brain has me too much of a squirrel. Let's see. Double check in here. Okay. An hour and 20 minutes in? Oh yeah, we'll hit 1,500 encounters. I'm trying to think how to type that game out so you could say it. I'll probably still butcher it. My home goods job didn't accept my 2 weeks and it just let me go, so that's what I beat before I started the job I have now. I've done something like that before too. What job was that? I left... I want to say I left working Toys R Us because I didn't want to do Black Friday, and I was like, I'm gonna leave here. I left there, and then I had a little bit of a break in between. And I just remember playing as many games as I possibly could before starting my new job, because I was like, I want to cram as much video game time in as possible. And that was before I even had kids, so I could totally play as much as I want. I don't even know if I upped my counter on Wooloo. I'm gonna guess I did. It was a nice reset. I took a whole summer off one time. And I mean, I took a whole summer off outside of school. So not like, oh yeah, you know, from junior to senior year, I took a whole summer off. No. I took a whole summer off in like my adult life. And I just completely reset before I was like, I'm gonna start a career. And it was the best thing I ever did. Is that Yakuza? Is that how you say it? I feel like the ya is not it. I'll stick with it. Yes? Yakuza? Sweet. No squirrels, no squirrels, no squirrels. Yes, how I said it right. I did something right! I never do anything right. The Japanese Mafia. I can feel myself getting parched. And my mouth is getting dry from talking so much. Even though he's only in Yakuza for maybe, or like maybe 2 games in the whole series. Interesting. I really want to hit at least 25 more Wooloo encounters. At least 25 more. Hydrate! I just hydrated, but I will hydrate again. Because I am so parched. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. Hey, do do do. Oh, do. That's my favorite one. Listen, the Parasect one is good, but I think that's still my favorite. Is that a Nickit sound? I don't remember ever sounding like that. Hello, Rookity. Wooloo. Where are you, Wooloos? I want to get 25 more of you. Oh, Glaceon! Glaceon! I'm using my Ultra Ball for that. Give me that Glaceon. Rookie. Good luck to everybody on the Glaceon. Using a great ball. Great choice. See what I did there? Great ball. Great choice. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I meant to ask you guys, do you guys like on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, down, no, that way, all the way down at the bottom right-hand corner, do you like that the little Pokemon appears at the bottom? Because I didn't catch it and I used my Ultra Ball. It was the only Ultra Ball I had and now I am mad. What do you mean I didn't catch it? Yes. On the bottom right corner of your screen, there's a question mark. Every 15 minutes, another one appears, and that's how I see it. That's how I know it's in the chat. So, I wish I could make it bigger. I tried making the file, like, bigger, but it's just one size. But I do very much enjoy it there. I'm out here catching stuff with nothing but thoughts and prayers. And I'm very jealous. Because what do you mean I threw an Ultra Ball and it did not stay in the Ultra Ball? But you know what? I should not be surprised with my luck. I have been shiny hunting now. I think I've been shiny hunting now for a month. And I have not found a single shiny in a month. And that's between all my games. Pokemon Go. Pokemon Shield. Pokemon Fire Red for Safari Week. What other games have I been playing? I think that's it. I was playing Arceus for a little bit, but I wasn't really shiny hunting, but I know I didn't find a shiny. A month of no shinies. Don't tell me to get good. I'll tell you 6, 7. Don't tell me to get good. Get out of here. I found 2 shinies in the same day this week. We don't talk about that. Gross, don't do that. Don't tell me to get good. On Pokemon Go, I should specify. Okay, you know what? That makes sense. I tried getting a shiny Bidoof today for community hour or community or Pokemon Spotlight or whatever. And I hate the fact that they got rid of like your increased odds for shinies. But I did try. I calls them as I see them. And I'll say what I want to say as it comes into my brain. Listen, as long as it's less than 18k encounters. That person, did you see my tweet? Because it wasn't 18k encounters. It was 76k encounters. It was either 56 or 76. And that is disgusting. I do not want to be anywhere near that. I actually think it was 56 and not 76. I just have the number 6, 7 on my mind. Anyway, not Fallout 76. But also 6, 7. Bobs is so mad right now. I can feel it. Yeah, that's an insane number. Which one it was. 56 or 76. That is still an absolutely insane number. When are they making Fallout 6, 7? I think Bubs left. Bubs said I had enough of you guys and said I'm out of here. Where did all these Wooloo go? I felt like I was on such a good streak. Bubs. Bubs, did you leave? We're sorry. Kind of. Ah, Bubs. I'd like if they'd actually make headway in Elder Scrolls 6. Like... Am I thinking of Skyrim? Is that Elder Scroll? Yes? Okay, good. I was like, I don't want to sound stupid and say what I think it was, and then that not be it, and then I looked like a dork. Or not a dork, because I didn't play the game. Whatever. Okay, so, I played the original Skyrim on my Xbox 360, and then I never got into Elder Scroll. I wanted to. I think my game preferences shifted by that time, and I was playing more Nintendo games. The Wookiee. I almost just said the Wookiees are coming back. That should have been louder. I don't know why that wasn't louder than that. Skyrim, I played a ton of hours in Skyrim, but by the time Elder Scroll came around, I just wasn't playing those types of games. I don't even know if I had like an Xbox or anything to play Skyrim on. But now I do have an Xbox. Maybe when the next Skyrim comes out, I'd play it. Except, you know what my issue is? Anytime they do something like that, where it's like a Skyrim with like or Elder Scroll or the next one, I always want it to be the original Skyrim, and it's not. So then I just get disappointed. Because I want to play the original Skyrim. Like, I know that game. If it ever comes out. They announced it years ago. I mean, I don't think anybody else would get this reference. It might just be only me that gets this reference. They announced Witchbrook 10 years ago, I think now. Witchbrook is a cozy life sim game where you are a witch in university, and they announced that 10 years ago, and then they fell off the face of the earth. And then last year it was in the Nintendo Direct, and then it fell off the face of the earth again. And then they're now just saying, oh hey, sorry, it's taking us a little bit longer. We are going to push it back. And we have not heard anything again. We did get, I think, one trailer of what they have been doing, but definitely not enough. And yes, 10 years. If you're saying 10 years to Witchbrook, it's been 10 years since the original announcement. I've had Witchbrook on my wish list since 2020. And that was when I first found out about it. I know the pain. I had to wait 19 freaking years for Metroid Prime 4. Yeah. That's a long time. That's a really long time. I played, I think, maybe like 2 hours of Metroid Prime 4. I think I played like 2 hours. I really enjoyed it. And then something else came out right afterwards, and I stopped. Like, I forgot about it. I just hate all the radio silence surrounding Witchbrook. Me too. Which makes me feel like it's either going to be like a scam, or like everything that they promise they're not going to deliver. Or I could be totally wrong, and all this radio silence is them working really hard behind the scenes, and it's going to be like a fantastic game. I mean, think about it. Haunted Chocolatier, he only made a few posts about it, and we don't know much outside of the few posts that he's given us. And we know it's going to be a banger game. But like, I guess also too, we kind of know Concerned Ape. We know what games he makes. So, well, what game he has made and everything that he has done for Stardew. So, like, I'm really looking forward to Haunted Chocolatier, but we still have a lot of silence surrounding it. I hate all the radio silence with Winds and Waves, but also I don't. I want them to cook. I want them to 100% cook with Winds and Waves. I want everything that we asked for in Scarlet and Violet that they did not deliver on. I really hope they are sitting there looking at themselves going, okay, how can we fix this? So I don't really need a lot of information. I just want it to be good. I hope we get a good trailer. We probably won't get Wind and Wave info until next year for sure. That's what I'm thinking. We might see it if they have like another Nintendo Direct. We might see maybe something a little extra, like maybe like a silhouette or something of like a new Pokemon, or just like, oh, here's this trainer running through a new area. But definitely nothing like major. The silence with Holy Horror Mansion. I don't know what that is. What is that? The only direct we will have will be for the Zelda remake. I hope so. I really hope so. The fact that we got 3 seconds of a Zelda trailer, they better have something crazy for that. It's like a spiritual successor to... Is this the one, though, that people were talking about it being like AI? My computer doesn't want to load my thing. Dang it. Okay. Yes, okay. Holy Horror Mansion. I really hope they do this game justice, and I really hope they do not use AI in this game. Because when it first was announced, there was a lot of speculation about AI, and then they started showing where AI possibly might be. But then I also saw an article about, no, that's not actually the case. I want clarification on the AI situation and where it is used, because that will heavily determine if I play. And I really hope there is not, because I want to play that game so bad. I really want to play that game. Yokai Watch, outside of Pokemon, is my favorite, like, monster hunting collection series. I also really like Temtem, but not a lot of people have heard about Temtem. I feel like that's my, like, secret little gem that I play. But I've watched Yokai Watch the series dozens of times. I played through those games definitely quite a few times, and I'm sad that I have lost them. And I've thought about finding them on eBay and getting them again. I recently beat Ocarina of Time for the first time. And I let you all know a little secret. I've never played Ocarina of Time. I have not played Ocarina of Time. Yokai Watch is expensive. Yokai Watch I found on... I thought I found at GameStop one time on their website for only like $30. Hold on, we're not talking about Yokai Watch at the moment. Okay. But I want to catch this Pokemon that's right here. Hold on. I want to catch this Pokemon. And then I guess we could talk about it. I've not played a single Zelda game, so okay. So I feel like you could be kind of in the same boat as me here. A little bit. Maybe. What kind of people have I hit by weapon? So, as a kid, I forget which Zelda I was trying to play, and I couldn't make it past, like, the first, like, few levels. And it really pissed me off. I got to this dungeon, I was supposed to get this sword, I couldn't go through the sword, or get to the sword, and then I couldn't progress in the game because I couldn't get this sword, and it really pissed me off. I don't remember which one it is. I think it had to have been on the Game Boy. And I was like, I'm never touching a Zelda game again. Just not doing it. So, I didn't play any other Zelda game until Breath of the Wild came out. Breath of the Wild came out, and it was like the only game for the Switch one. So I was like, I'm gonna get this because it looks really interesting, looks really fun. I love the open world concept. And I loved it. I absolutely loved Breath of the Wild. And I love Tears of the Kingdom. But all of the older Zelda games, I've never touched. Except for the one. As I say, you and Finn are catching everything, and I'm very upset about it. Zelda is in your top 5 favorite franchises. I wish I could tell you what Zelda game it was. Stay upset. Calm down. I need you, you're up here. I need you to, like, bring it down, like, here. Okay? Okay. So, I'm gonna have to find it, and I'll, like, send it to you in the Discord or something, because it made me so mad. It made me so mad that I never picked up another Zelda game until the Switch one. That's how mad it made me. Oh. In case anybody in here is not in the Discord, I'll throw that up there just in case. Just in case. Better play Ocarina of Time? Well, now that it's coming to Switch 2, yeah, I'll play. Was it on the Game Boy? I'm pretty sure it was on the Game Boy. And I don't think it was Ocarina of Time. It's also on the Nintendo 64 online thing. I know. Ocarina of Time was N64? Okay. So then, no. That's definitely not the one. I'm pretty sure it was Game Boy. The Mask game is good, too. And I say the Mask game because I don't know also how to pronounce that. And I definitely don't want to butcher that one in front of you. Link's Awakening? No. Wasn't Link's Awakening... Didn't they, like, remaster that? Oh, okay, actually, hold up. I did play Link's Awakening for all about 25 minutes. Oh, I ran into a Rookity. Perfect. Sweet. Didn't even have to do anything. Okay, oh my. Yes, it is. Legends of Zelda Link's Awakening. That is 100% the game that I played on the Game Boy. Oh yeah. And I got to one of those dungeons. Wait, okay, hold up. So I played that one on the Switch. Was Legends of Zelda Link's Awakening, though, on the Switch? Was that anything like it? Because I didn't really like the Nintendo Switch version. I thought it was weird. Are they different? 20 minutes, that's my favorite one. Wait, on the Switch? Hold up, on the Switch. Because I thought that one, on the Switch, the Link's Awakening in general. Okay, because that is the one that made me really mad that I never played again. And then the one on the Switch, I did not think was that good. I didn't really like the chibi figures, which I feel like I shouldn't be surprised because I also didn't like the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. They were too chibi for me too. Which is also ironic because I like drawing chibis. I like chibi art. I do not like chibi gameplay. But now maybe I need to go back and play Link's Awakening. If it's as good as you say it is, maybe I need to go back and play. Majora? Is that how you say it? We need at least 9 more Wooloos. Yeah, we need at least 9 more Wooloos, and then I can end the stream. Yes, that's how you say it. Cool. Hey, so how long do you think until I find a shiny Pokemon? Do you think it's gonna be like another like 100 million months? I feel like at this rate it's gonna be a very, very, very long time until I find a shiny. Maybe I don't have shiny luck. Maybe I don't have shiny luck because I haven't played any Zelda games, older ones at least. Maybe it's the world spiting me. So today you have learned about Pokemon and how to say some cool words. Yes! Every day is a great day when you're learning something new. Maybe by October. I sure hope so. Like, I have so many, like, games I want to play, and I have so many ideas, but it all depends on me catching these shinies. Like, if I can't catch these shinies, we can never move forward. So how many channel points do we need to redeem for you to play Elden Ring? Oh, fun fact, I have played Elden Ring, and I returned it. I returned it within an hour. I don't think I made it past the first section. I died 100 million times within the first hour. And I sucked at it really bad. I'm gonna crash out of the stream tonight, I'm sorry. Bubs. I was so mad at this game. I feel like it takes a lot for me to be like really, really angry and rage quit. I feel like as a shiny hunter, it takes a lot for me to rage quit. Look how patient I am with finding this Wooloo. It's been 5 years. I am not patient when I die a million freaking times. I'm not patient after that. Levi, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's been so long. How's it going? I'm doing great. I'm doing really, really well. I'm still looking for that shiny Wooloo, so I guess I could be better. But I'm great. Another Wooloo. Another Wooloo. So, Bubs, have you beat Elden Ring? How many hours do you have in Elden Ring? Because I have a sneaky suspicion that you really like it. This is how you ruin stream from chat. I haven't played Elden Ring, so I also haven't played any of the previous Animal... Wait, no, hold on. You haven't played any of the previous Animal Crossing games? Wait, we might need to talk about that one. We might need to talk about that one. So, Horizons is your first one? New Horizons? It's a good one. It has zero personality. Zero personality. This is a fresh run. Fresh rum? This is a fresh run. I do not have a shiny charm. I started this as a badge quest. And also too, sad story here. When I switched all my save data from my Switch 1 to my Switch 2, none of the Pokemon data transferred over. So I actually lost everything. So that's some really sad news. And now we're doing a badge quest. And that is also why you see two shiny Pokemon on the screen over here. I am shiny hunting Wooloo as my partner Pokemon. Instead of hatching a Bunny first starter Pokemon, I will be using Wooloo as my partner Pokemon. And then also looking for Rookity as my first official badge quest member. So we are doing a dual shiny hunt here. I say, New Leaf, fantastic. I think City Folk is a little bit more nostalgic for me. Just because it was... This is gonna sound so corny. Hold on. It's almost like embarrassing how corny this is gonna sound. So, the reason why I really liked City Folk is not because of necessarily all the gameplay and stuff, which was good. I did enjoy it. But my friends and I hung out a lot in City Folk, like around my neighborhood. And then the boy next door, I dated the boy next door, and every single night we would play City Folk and just talk through voice chat on the Wii and play City Folk all night long. And that is why it's one of my favorites. Not because of the guy I dated, not because of that, but because it was just... It reminds me of a really great childhood. A really great time with friends. Some really great memories. Like, I didn't really get that in Horizons. But also the original, and I think it's the original one, the on GameCube, that Animal Crossing has some really, really interesting, like when you talk to the villagers, some of them say some really nasty stuff. I've only played the one on the Switch, but I couldn't get into it because it was a building game. The original Animal Crossing games weren't meant to be building games. They were meant to be more life simmy and going around and helping villagers. And just... It had more life to it. And this one was just like... The villagers all said the same thing. No personality. So I don't blame you for not being able to get into it. I enjoyed the building part. But it was hard for me after I built my island. It was really hard for me to continue playing because there was no personality. It's the innocence of childhood before having to adult. And that's exactly what I think that game represents to me. Is just my childhood. And the freedom and just really loving life. I actually don't play many games anymore. Oh no. Well, I'm sure you're super busy right now. Or just have you stopped liking games? Because that's also a possibility too. I know there was a time period that I don't think I picked up a game for like 3 or 4 years. And I was just so busy doing so many other things. And like I still liked video games, I just couldn't get into them because I was like, no, I need to do this, I have this to do. We still need 4 more Wooloos. I've been reading more than gaming, but also time is pretty limited with school. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I was reading for Bubs. Stop. Listen. You, Bubs, listen to me. Stop catching the Pokemon. I would like something. I think I've caught in maybe 1, maybe 2. Maybe 2 max, and you have caught every single one. So I need you to stop. Capiche? Capiche. Alright. I want to say last year, I read like 50 books in like 3 months. And all I wanted to do was read. I don't read as much anymore, but I still try to read a book or 2 a week. I'm currently reading. I do not see it actually. It's called Doe. D-O-E. And this is gonna sound so weird. Yes, 50 books in 3 months. I am currently reading this book called Doe, and it's about cheerleaders, but one of them ends up having the blood of like a deer, blood of deer in her, and because she has the blood of a deer, how she becomes like murderous, and it's a horror book. It's a really weird concept, but it's also written like in stanzas, like a poem. It's not rhyming, but it's written that way, and it's really, really good. It's a new book, so definitely check it out. Like, I just found it at my local library. Hold on, let me see. Let me find it. It's this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's this. On the front, it says, "Be careful what you cheer for." But Maris, though, is somehow linked to Doe's beloved girls, linked by blood, giving Maris the ability to free Doe and to unleash her immense power. Maris doesn't know the creature from her dreams is real. Maris only knows Doe has promised her a way to defeat Genevieve. But Maris to win somehow has to die, and the only real winner is the end will be Doe. A chilling, twisted tale told in purposeless verse. So it's written like this. And it's a very interesting read because it's written like that. Oh, kind of like the Odyssey. Yeah. Basically. Well, I mean, the book's not like the Odyssey, but yes, written like that. Oh. I clicked all the buttons for the encounters for the numbers, and I was like, why isn't the game moving any forward? Like, why are we not finding anything? I need two, I keep saying Wookities. That's terrible. I need 2 more Wooloos, please. 2 more. LJ, wow, you're still alive. How's it going? I have not found anything. I usually stream for 2 hours every night. Not every night. Sorry. I take that back. I don't stream for 2 hours every night. When I do stream, I stream for 2 hours. It's at least my goal point. Sometimes we do go over. Like our Tamagotchi live stream, we went over by like almost like a half hour, I think. But that one was really fun. If I didn't have to go, we could have went for a long time playing Tamagotchi Life. There was so much happening. Wooloo? Alright, we're gonna go look for some Wooloo. There's gotta be one, right? Please? No? Did you miss anything interesting? I don't really think so. I mean, we've just kind of been talking. Talking about books. Wooloo! Talking about books. Talking about what we're doing this weekend. We started talking about... oh yeah, you missed Bubs crashing out a few times because some of us haven't played certain games. But I mean, nothing important. Right, Bubs? Nothing important. You crashing out? Your friends and I shared a Tamagotchi Life Island. It was so fun. Did you guys like switch it back and forth, or did you just kind of like pass the game along, like sitting at a table together? Because that sounds like it would be a really, why can't I say it? Sounds like it would be really, really fun. We are currently doing a Pokemon-themed Tamagotchi Life Island. And Ash just proposed to Misty. And we gave Nurse Joy a complete makeover. Bubs, that's pretty important. I don't know. LJ even said it. LJ said it over on YouTube. LJ was like, I don't know, Bubs crashing out is pretty important. I guess if you guys say so. Oh, and Levi, did you guys have an island theme? We would add our own people and then kind of vote on what happened. That's fun. That's really fun. So did you add, like, real-life people? Or did you add, like, characters? Because I think that's also important to note. Did you guys, like, do people from, like, school or something? Okay, wait, hold on. LJ. Radley and the trash dude have something in common on Tamagotchi Life. What is it? What is it? We would add friends and people from our school. Okay, then that had to have been really interesting. Give people from school secret lives. Alright, here's the deal. What time is it? We are officially 5 minutes over the 2-hour mark. So here's the deal. We are going to find one Rookity and one Wooloo. And then we're going to call it. It's getting late. And I have to travel tomorrow. I have a road trip tomorrow. I don't necessarily have to drive, but I still got to get up early. I still have to pack. Oh my gosh, I still haven't packed yet. I still got to pack. Wait, there's 2 Wooloos on my screen. There's 2 Wooloos on my screen. Uh-oh. We're doing these 2 Wooloos. I feel like I haven't seen Wooloo in forever. We're doing it. LJ, you guys are both radically stinky. Mean. That's so mean. Alright, now all of a sudden these Wooloo encounters are coming up. LJ. I'll beat you up the next time I see you. Don't forget, I know where you live. Damn, what the hell? LJ is... Okay, for reference, LJ is my cousin. LJ is my cousin. We tossing threats out now. Of course, I have to. He might be taller and he might be bigger than me, but I will still beat him up. Alright. Yeah, in a year, I'll drive down. Or up. I'll drive. I will drive to come to you just to beat you up. Sound good? I think it sounds pretty good. Help, she knows where I live. Alright, we're doing one more sweep. We're doing one more sweep through for Wooloo. If there's any Wooloo, we're gonna encounter them. Nope, okay. My friends added my crush and then we ended up getting married, but I have since lost feelings, so now it's just awkward. Can you divorce? Can you divorce in Tamagotchi life? Can you, like... Are you able to, like, crush on somebody else? I don't know if that's a thing. If it is a thing, you guys need to get to it. Wait, I hear a Wooloo. I do hear a Wooloo. Yes, the Mies can divorce. Let's get to it, Levi. Divorce him. Divorce. Divorce that person. You gotta divorce the crush. Okay. Whee! The worst part is that we have a oh no. Oh no, the worst part is that you have a child with your crush and you no longer like your crush. Can you toss Can you toss the child? Wait, don't toss the child. Don't do that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna divorce your crush and you're gonna say, here, take the child too. That's what you do. I think that's what you do. My friend made me and my wife and get married. Then she made Professor Ivy and I marry her. So you've divorced your wife in game to marry Professor Ivy? Or are you married to two people? Oh, can't. Then she made Professor Ivy and I can't marry. My friend made me and my wife and we got married. Then she made Professor Ivy and I can't marry her. Oh, you're saying... Okay, I got it. I understand what you're saying now. I see another Wooloo off in the distance. I have Earth and Moon in my game, and they have 3 kids on. One auto-named, and the second one Sky. I have Earth and Moon. Who's Earth and Moon? And they have 3 kids. Who's Earth and Moon? Finn, you're back. Welcome back, Finn. And it's past my bedtime. It is past my bedtime. I have a long... I guess it's not that super long of a road trip. Wooloo! Like, just the Earth and the Moon? Okay. So you should have named one, like, if they have 3 kids, you should have named one, like, Ocean. Sky. You said that. Ocean, Sky, and... Oxygen. Just saying. Ocean, Sky, and Oxygen. That's what you should have named them. Oh wait, what am I doing? I still haven't done this yet. We're gonna see who catches this Dugtrio. We're gonna run over here. I'm not encountering any more Pokemon. We're gonna see who catches this Dugtrio. If Bubs catches Dugtrio, I'm timing him out. Sound good, Bubs? I'll time you out. Ah, yes, my firstborn. Oh, Oxygen. O2. Bub, you don't like that idea? If you catch him, I think we time you out. I don't know. What do you think? Finn says they're catching him. Dugtrio has been caught by just Finn. Alright, looks like, Bubs, you are safe. You do not get timed out. But I do have to do this. Can I do this? How do we do that? There is one thing I have to do before I end stream. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Bum 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 bum. Is that for Bubs not getting right? Is that what that is? For not being whatever you call it. I can't even think what I called it. Muted, banned, whatever it is. I actually have to do this. So here's the first one. That is my first order of business tonight. Second order of business tonight. I don't know if you guys can see that. I think you guys can see that, chat. I don't know if you can see that in chat. I have been talking in the Discord for a while now with everyone in there. And I had reached out because I need mods. I need mods. So I just on stream, Bubs and Addy are the official new mods for my streams, and I am very, very grateful to them for being able to do this for me. And so thank you guys. Thank you for being here with me for the last few weeks, and thank you for helping me out. But I think that's my last order of business for tonight. So yes, you have a sword. You are officially a mod. So, thank you. Thank you guys so much. I am going to end this stream here, though. I have a lot that I still need to get done before I even leave tomorrow. Lots of packing. I have to make sure that my kids are all set up and ready to go. And we will be back Monday. Monday, we're playing Splatoon Raiders. I'm very excited. And thank you to those who actually donated to Splatoon Raiders and got it for me. Splatoon Raiders on Monday. I think I'm going to do a 7:30 stream. I'm going to try for that. And on Friday, we are restarting Pokopia. That is the game plan. Restarting Pokopia. Both of them going to try to be at 7:30. So, that's my time. 7:30 Central Standard Time. So that's 8:30 for you guys. Capiche? We all good? Think I got everything in order? Good night, everybody. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye, guys.